Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, it's going to be a little bit like a more of a informational video today. I want to start a minute how to ride a motorcycle for beginner series. Today I'm just going to go over the controls, the main controls, and then I'm going to go over how to just get rolling and stopping, you feel me? So without further ado, I'm trying to make it short and simple, precise as possible, because that's how I like it, you know. And we go get into it. Now, first off, let's go to like the main bread and butter, you know. First, we're gonna start with the brakes. This right lever here is your brake. You push down to engage the front brake. And this is going to be a little bit different because you got a rear brake as well down here that you press up on. And you also have this front brake here. Two ways to brake on this right side here. That is, they say this is the majority, which it is, about 70%. And that the rest is down there, which controls the back rear tire there. But you want to use both of them equally, in my personal opinion. Got the throttle. When it comes to this throttle, you're going to twist this to open it. This is the equivalent to like that the right pedal in the car. Further you twist this open, the more the throttle is going to come open, and the more vroom vroom you're going to go. On this left side here, for my people who never drove in a manual transmission car, they have this thing called a clutch, where you manually engage and disengage that clutch. If for people who have driven like cars that have a clutch that furthest most left pedal, that is what this lever here is. This is vital for transferring power and taking away power when need be, and for shifting gears as well. Use this to shift gears, and use this to disconnect power from the transmission to the engine. The way you shift gears on the motorcycle down here, got that little lever right there. You have to click up, as you can. I don't know if you heard it, but it clicked. That is up. It goes up. It goes down 1, and it goes up 5. I think I said it right there. And this is a sequential gears. Most of the motorcycles I know of are like that, which means you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas in a regular manual transmission car, you can go wherever gear you want to, essentially. But with these, you have to go in order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how you have to do it. But this is how you shift up and down. You press down, this downshift. You lift your foot up on it to upshift. The pegs right here, right there, and right there are where you normally resting your feet. Otherwise, we got the low beams and the high beams over here. This flashes them right there. You just want to flash them. Left and right turn signal right here, and you press in to cancel on this bike. The horn is right there. This button down there. This is how you start the bike. So this is a kill switch, right? This is just to get power going. This is how you actually start the bike right here. Obviously, you got to have the key turned on to actually get that whole sequence going. That's pretty much it. Obviously, your mirrors, you look in them. Turn signals. Let's see, gas tank, obviously. Oh yeah, all the vital information you need, you know. Tachometer, measured in RPMs. This is where you're going to see it. So this one, like an analog or manual one. So you can see how many RPMs you're running. Very vital information. This one has coolant temp. Very important. This one also has a gas gauge as well. Tell you how much gas you're running. When the bike is on, you'll also see, or when you get up to speed, speedometer as well. This one shows you what gear you're in too. I like that. I like how that shows you that. And those are pretty much all the important information that you need to know for that motorcycle that you're driving. And essentially that's pretty much it. I went through it quick, trying to see if I didn't miss anything. You got the kickstand there. Let's see. I think I pretty much went over there. Did I just go over? Let me know in the comments if I missed something here. But those are pretty much the vital components and basic controls that you're going to want to know or be familiar with as you start to ride for the first time ever. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to show how to shift up into a gear, get going, get stopping via the clutch, how to brake, and just, you know, just how to get going and how to stop safely from low speeds. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get on this thing. I'm going to get on the bike. I'm going to turn it up because I want to get in neutral. So you want to start in neutral, obviously. I'm going to put up my kickstand here. Man, I need to take this thing off, man. This thing is annoying, bro. Got the key and ignition on. I also have a neutral indicator as well. Keys ignition, kill switch is on. I'm just going to start the bike here. Also, if it's your very first time, I would get a good feel for the bike. Roll it back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Get a good look, not all the way to the side. You know what I'm saying? To the weight take it, but side to side rocking as well. Just to get real comfortable and familiar. I really advise that, because this is a 300, so this Yamaha R3 is very light because it's meant for beginners. But it's really light. You want to get real comfortable with the weight of your bike. So just follow along with me here. I'm in neutral. I got into neutral by shifting up my left foot on that peg. You know, that peg right there, just slightly. It's between first and second. So you have to not press it as hard as you would shift into a gear. You have to slightly do it. So I shifted in neutral. Clutch. Every time you shift the gear, you want to hold this clutch in. Alright? So I'm going to go to first gear. What I'm going to do here is, I'm going to pull in my clutch. I'm going to press down. You'll feel the click. And I'm in first gear. I'm in the gear now. So if I start to release this clutch, you'll start to hear it. So you're starting to hear it. I pull in the clutch. Back good. But watch what happens when I let go of this clutch. No gas, right? I'm just holding on. Just let go of the clutch. I'm starting to move forward. Move forward. It's taking me. This ain't no gas. Pulling the clutch. No more power. And you obviously use the front brake. You're going pretty slow, so just use the front brake to stop here. One more time. I'm gonna slowly let out that. You want to find that what they call the friction zone. You want to find that where everything starts to, where that bike starts to move. That's that clutch phone, that friction zone that you probably hear a lot. So I'm releasing the clutch until it starts to move. That's that friction zone you want to aim for. That's gonna make everything a lot easier, a lot smoother too when it comes to shifting. You don't want to be jerking this stuff. You don't want to pop the thing. See, you just go. And thankfully, you know, because this is a lower CC bike, you'll be able to catch yourself. It's more forgiving. Trust. So pulling that clutch, I'm gonna let out the clutch, let out clutch. I'm gonna let it back in. Front brake. Let out the clutch, first gear. Pull in the clutch, front brake. Okay, so it's really important to get the hang of that basic concept. Letting out the clutch, walking with it. I'm walking it. My feet not even on it this whole time, right? Walking, let out the clutch, let out clutch, hold it in, brake slowly. Okay, so what's next after this? As you're letting out that clutch, you're gonna eventually have to give it some throttle or it's gonna die out. Okay, so what I'm about to do here is I'm about to lift out the clutch, and I'm about to, at the same time, you'll see me slowly trying to apply that throttle. Cause look, that's the throttle right there. Why the clutch? Do that while the clutch is in. Don't rev it while make sure your clutch is disengaged if you're revving that, by the way. But as I let out my clutch, I'm gonna need to put some throttle in it before the bike dies. So as I'm slowly releasing out that clutch, I'm gonna slowly give it some gas. At this time, I'm putting my feet down. I'm putting my feet up. I'm just nothing but throttle action. This is a little throttle. This is little throttle. But I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna come around here. Alright, to stop. Clutch in, like I said, clutch in. See, no more powers to it. It's rolling, but no more powers to it, right? So you can press this throttle all you want to, ain't gonna go nowhere. Cause that clutch is in, right? So clutch is in, front brake, let the foot down, let that left foot, right foot, whatever you're dominant, let that foot down, slowly brake, okay? And that sequence right there is how you get going and how you stop. So that is the basic how you get going and how you stop, essentially. So I'm gonna do this a few more times, right? And we just go stay in first gear for the remaining of this video. This is the main part we want to get a hang of. This is the first thing we want to get a hang of here. All right, so I'm letting out the clutch, get some throttle, feet up, letting the clutch out all the way. A little bit of throttle, and I want to say, when y'all turning, you look where you want to go. I know you heard it, right? I'm looking. I'm not even looking in front of me. I'm turn and then lean the bike, push on the bike. Okay, so I want to stop. Slowly ease off that throttle. We're gonna let in that clutch. Slowly apply the brakes. Bada bing, let that foot down. Boom. So once again, I want to get in first gear. I want to start going. I'm gonna click. How did I click up this? Whatchamacallit? Okay, first gear. I'm gonna let out the clutch. Let out the clutch. Walk it a little bit. Put the feet up. Go. A little bit of throttle. Oh, I want to stop here. Clutch in. Front brake. Put that foot down. Slowly brake. Put them feet down. Right. Turn. I want to get in. I want to get out this turn here. I want to turn right. Let out that clutch. You got to play with the clutch at this point. You got to play with it though. Play with it. Let it out. Little bit of throttle. A little bit. All right. Hey, look where I'm going. Lean the bike and just push on it. You push on it. All right. I want to come to a stop. Clutch in. No more power. See, no more power. Clutch in. Front brake. Let that feet down. Slow. Everything slow. This guy, what you doing, bro? I'm over here teaching over here. What you shaking your head for? It's a whole parking lot back there. All right, first gear. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna turn. Let's turn right here. I'm gonna let out that clutch. First gear. Wait, that car's coming. Let in the clutch. Slowly let out that clutch until you get to that friction zone. Walk the bike. Look, lean, and just turn it. The bike go. As long as you go to a certain speed, the bike is go, okay? One more time. I want to come to a stop. Clutch in. Front brake. Slow on that front brake. Rear brake as well. I haven't said it, but I've been doing it. Rear brake as well. Slowly, equally. All right? Come to that stop. Clutch in still. If you're tired, if your fingers get hurt, just put it in neutral. You can let the clutch out then. Depending on if you're on the hill or not, you got to probably keep those brakes in though. But I'm in neutral right now. Means like my hands are free. You want to take a little break. Okay, and that essentially is like the main things I would teach or would want somebody to learn who's first starting out, man. How to safely start going. Well, before that, the controls and how to start going and stopping, coming from a dead stop. You know, how to get going from a dead stop and how to stop safely. Okay. If there's anything I left or added, just let me know in the comments. But this is the basics. This is what I feel like you should learn when you first start out to ride a motorcycle. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one, part 2.